So student, we were boiling of water and condensation of steam are also a physical change. Now we are going to read it in a broader manner. Now what I have said, you have to take some water into a container, in a bigger container, and put that container on the stove. Lit the stove, that water should start boiling. When water will start boiling, you will see that there are the steam rising from the surface of the water. What you will find? You will find some steam which is rising from the upper surface of the water. When the steam is rising from the lower surface of the water, it is boiling. Only over here some evaporation is going on, some water is coming out into a steam formation. So it's from upper surface of the hot water. Now water is a liquid whereas steam is a gas. Water is what? Water is liquid whereas steam is a gas. So during the boiling of water, only a change in state. During the boiling of water, only a change in state from liquid to gas has taken place. What has been taken place when water starts boiling? Their change has been state, the change of state has taken place. That is what? The water was liquid, now it is turning into gas as a steam. Though water and steam look different, they are both made up of water molecules. Even water is also being made up of water molecules and gas is also being made up of water molecules. Means that steam is also being made up of water molecules and water is also being made up of water molecules. So both of them are being made up of only hydrogen and oxygen. So their compositions are same, only their state has been changed. This means that no new substance is formed during the boiling of water. And this composition of water shows that no new substance has been formed. No new substance has been formed. Only what has been done? Only their state has been changed. Only their state has been changed during boiling of water. So the boiling of water to form steam is a physical change. So boiling of water to form steam. So boiling of water is what? Is a physical change. The change which occurs during the boiling of water to form steam can be reversed easily by condensing the steam to form water again. Now again over here we use the second process. As the water was boiling and it was changing into the another state, that was steam or gas. Now you will see that the boiling water is in the change of steam state, which is also a physical change. Now again this state, or you can say this change, can be reversed. The change which occurs during boiling of water, which was in the form of steam, can be reversed easily by how? By condensing. Likewise the water which was growing up like a steam, if we put a plate over the steam which is rising, all the steam when cools out, it will again become a water, which water droplets you can find on the lid or on the plate which have you covered over the steam. So the steam which was coming out from the boiling water, again it can be reversed into the liquid water by condensation method. Means by cooling the steam gas we can get easily again back the water. Here is only a change of state from gaseous state to liquid state. Again there is only change of state from that gaseous state to liquid state. No new substance has been formed. So the condensation of steam to form water is a physical change. So again the condensation of steam to form water is a physical change. In evaporation process, water changes into water vapor. In evaporation you can see water changes into water vapor. So evaporation of water is a physical change. So evaporation of a water is a physical change. So this was the boiling of water and condensation of steam was also a physical change, as like evaporation of water is also a physical change, because when the evaporation process starts, water changes into water vapor, and when we cool down that water vapor, again we will get the water into the liquid form. So evaporation of water is also a physical change, because no new substance is formed, only again water is being changed into the gaseous state, which is also a physical change, or it is a reversible change. So these two examples we have studied now. Student, go through the video and the assignment which I had provided you. Please do that, because from these chemists I am going to give 2 or 3 chemist name in your unit test also. So the online examination which is going to be conducted, or in future when it is being going conducted, for that you need to study about the notable chemist also. So please start learning from the beginning right now. Learn all the notable chemists and write a short note on notable chemist. Whenever there will be examination, I will put this question into your examination. So be prepared, do preparation for examination. As it will happen, you will be prepared and you will give your examination very frequently. Till you should learn or read the chapters, go through the videos, and if you do have any queries, do ask me. I will help you in any manner. Don't worry, I will provide you the answers of the chapter 1 also. For that you have to see the assignment and the videos which I am providing you. So till I am providing you in the next online class, I will provide you the question answers of chapter 1 also and chapter 2 also, so that it will be easier for you to make the notes copy very clear and neat and clean. So till, thank you.